welcome to another episode of the DogWater and Salesguy show. I am the sales guy.
I'm DogWater!
And we are live from Moscow, Russia. Inside of the Kremlin building, we were able to get the set up. Thank God for the crew. Even through the tightest of measures, they can still get it set up. But Putin, we're looking for you, motherfucker. DogWater, what do you got to say to that piece of trash, huh?
I've been looking in the trash cans. Haven't found them yet. Been looking under cracks, in between the little doorway type things for little mice, like little rat type areas. I ain't seen them yet. I'm expecting to have them in my fucking mouse trap. I'm gonna catch him. Catch me, a Russian. Then I'm gonna dangle him over Ukraine, let him hit him like a piano.
We're gonna bring him.
Did you hear what I just called a pinata? Pinata?
A pinata.
Pinata.
What we're gonna do, we've been sent by Zelensky himself. Right, he watched the last episode. He seen the work we did while we was in Ukraine, and he said, "Look, I need you guys on the inside." And we said, "Shit, it's the least that we can do." He said, "We're gonna send you guys undercover into Russia, and we want you to bring Putin back to us." And damn it, we're here.
Oh, we're here.
And we will deliver.
Oh, we're here.
I think the last thing Putin has to worry about is Elon Musk right now.
Yeah. With these weapons of mass destruction.
You see that right there, baby?
Sitting in his fucking basement at the Kremlin.
And they don't. The craziest thing is they don't even know.
We have 2 suits. We're not up to par yet on our skills to go out there.
And I know you might be thinking, DogWater does look European already. I know you might be thinking that I might stick out like a sore thumb when we do this mission. But guess what? We're already beyond that. We're going to move so quick.
We've been practicing so much Russian, but we don't know anything. We don't know anything. We can't even keep it straight. We know so much we can't even keep it straight.
Go ahead and ask me a question.
In Russian?
Just ask me a question.
How you doing today, sir?
Boris Yellow.
That did not sound Russian. They'd be like, what?
I said
what?
Boris. I said Boris. Was the first thing I said.
I don't even know how to sound Russian. I couldn't even give you a Russian accent.
Sound like you just drank a fifth of vodka and you're really angry.
That's my Russian accent.
Do they still have YouTube in Russia? They probably sanction that shit too. They probably like, you guys can't watch any more DogWater and Salesguy.
Yeah.
But you see what Putin said? He said that all unfriendly European countries, they have to purchase oil in rubles now.
Well, I mean, we have to have like, what comes after trillions?
Quadrillions?
Quadrillions? What comes after that?
Quintillions?
We probably have that many rubles.
But we don't buy the shit no more, supposedly.
We still buy the shit.
They say, did you know that we like get our most shit from Canada? Anyway, I forget, it's Canada, then another country, and we get Russia. Russia is third.
Oil?
Most for natural gases, yeah. And we have more natural gas than all of them.
Yeah, I got a lot of natural gas. That's what I get for drinking soda.
That's what I get for those burritos we had down in Mexico last week.
Haven't been out of Mexico lately, but we're coming for you.
Yeah, well, my boat review will be next week. But
hopefully somewhere I can speak some Spanish. Hola, señorita.
So speaking of Mexico, pretty close to a Spanish-speaking area, a big Spanish-speaking area in Miami. What do you think about George Masvidal attacking Colby Covington outside of a restaurant? Did you see that?
Oh, it was a restaurant?
Yeah, did you see that?
I thought it was a circus tent. That's what it looked like on the pictures I saw.
Did you see his video?
First off, no, I didn't see any of the videos.
He was like, "Yeah, let's do a show your face challenge, bitch." And I'm just like, bro, he's so fucking corny.
I assumed that Masvidal kept going for some reason. It was probably because Colby was a little extra on the celebration, but I mean, he fucking won the fight. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. Because I don't...
No, he said that Colby said something about his kids.
Oh, I mean...
And then, but the thing was, He said
that sounds like Colby Covington, but
he said during the promo he said something about his kids, and he was like, I just said you're a bad dad. He was like, he said I said you're a deadbeat. I didn't say anything about your kids.
Yeah.
And then they was like, remember that Masvidal before, like Masvidal, he obviously said it wrong, but before he fought Ben Askren, he's like, I want to take this guy's fucking head off. He was like, I want to end his bloodline. He's like, I want to end his bloodline, and he can never have any more children. And Ben Askren was like, he says he wants to end my bloodline. Well, I have 3 children already, so unless you plan on killing them, he was like, I don't know how that works out.
I got a shirt supporting Colby Covington today right here. Yeah. This right here. It basically says Colby Covington.
Boom, 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 boom. You suck.
I will say, that was just a clown show, though. Just everything. I didn't want to read any more of it. Like, you all have already fought. Why the hell do you care what each other are doing?
Because he said it, bro. He said it at the press conference. He said that this isn't over. He said, anytime that I see him, I'll do anything I can to try to break his jaw. He said that.
That's childish.
But, I just think it's funny, like, Kobe's eating dinner with the Nelk boys.
Yeah.
He eating dinner
I forgot about that.
He eating dinner with the Nelk boys, and they said, like, he literally just walked outside.
Shout out them, though. They got to be fucking hella connected just everywhere they are.
Yeah.
They're like us. They're everywhere.
And, they said Masvidal walked outside, and then he just attacked him. Or Kobe walked outside. They said Masvidal ran from the side and just punched him twice. And then they said Kobe called the cops and pressed charges on him.
You know there had to be a camera somewhere. That's WWE type shit. Like, they just, like, come out of nowhere. It's, like, on stage, and you just see that, like, one guy just running, like, cinematically, like, towards the other, like...
I don't know if I... No, it wasn't you, I don't think. But when Gable Steveson was wrestling in the NCAA finals, they was talking about him being in the WWE, and Daniel Cormier was commentating. He was like, he said, I told Gable, he said, and he was like, when you see him out there wrestling, and then all of a sudden you hear, it's the Big Show. He was like, that's me coming in from the side to chop block him. And then Gable won, and he was celebrating. And DC was like, all right, boys, it's time for my intro. He took off running like he was going to come in.
I don't know.
Once Gable Steveson starts like WWE, I'm probably going to... Sounds so fucking lame, but I'm probably gonna buy WrestleMania because there are rumors going around that he gonna win the WWE title at WrestleMania. And if Gable Steveson is in WWE, like, bro, I'm gonna start watching Raw and shit again.
And it's back in action on Monday Night Raw.
Like that, they don't like that shit. Doesn't get credit for like how truly funny it is. Like that shit is really like that shit is like a comedy show. Like, I feel like they made such a good product where, like, they made a product that children love and children believe. You know what I mean? They made a product that some weird old people can grow up and still believe that it's real.
It's just a live reality show.
But then they made something also where normal people can sit home and watch it and just laugh their asses off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like such a good product. We used to watch WWE when I was a kid so much. And I'll tell you this, WWE is so racist.
It's stereotypical very much so.
Yeah.
They play on it a lot.
Do you remember they had a gay wrestler?
No.
There was a gay wrestler that would spit on you and you would get sick?
No.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like getting AIDS. Like, he would spit on you and then you'd be like, and fall down.
There was a lot of controversial guys.
This guy right here, R-Truth, this nigga like would freestyle on the way out to the cage. I don't know if you have ever seen these
Crime
guys.
Time. I remember them.
Crime Time, JTG and Shad. Like, come on, bro. Like, look at these niggas. Like, you know what I mean? And these some niggas that love wrestling and probably came with a cold ass gimmick, and WWE was like, we got something even better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're basically like live actors.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
Like, bro, I was watching this video where Kurt Angle It was when they would play the "You Suck," the same thing Kobe comes out to, and he like walked out to the ring and they started chanting. They was like, "You suck," and then he was like, "Stop the music right now, cut the music," and he was like, "You guys are gonna respect me," and he was like, "I'm an Olympic gold medalist. I want an Olympic gold medal with a broken neck." And he's like, "You guys are going to show me the respect I deserve for what I've done for this company and what I do for you." And he's like, "So I'm going to go back and we're going to start this over." And like he goes to the back, comes out, they just start chanting, "You suck" again. And then he's just like, "What is..." And he was like, "I don't get to see my children because of you." He said, "For you." And then he's like, "My wife left me for you." He's like, "I'm doing it one more time." He's like, "I'm gonna go up and you're gonna do this right." And he come back out and obviously they like, "You suck, you suck." He's like, "Find yourself another main event." Like he threw the shit down and walked through the back. And the announcer's like, "Oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. JB, what's gonna happen? I don't know what's gonna happen." I fucking used to love the WWE.
I feel like this is just a random take, but I think if you have play-by-play next to something, you can make it a show automatically.
Yeah.
Like if somebody's like literally just sitting on the curb, like you could literally have a homeless person sitting on a curb, and as long as
you could just sit there with microphones.
As long as a decent announcer or two is sitting there talking about it, like it's entertainment. Like you're just like, "Oh, she's reaching for her nose. Oh, she's gonna do it. She's gonna do it. Oh, she's picking her fucking nose."
So DogWater, the thing is, do you ever sneak and pick your nose? I feel like it takes a brave soul to go ahead and do that. Like you could just literally sit there and go back and forth.
People would be sitting there like,
and people would watch it.
Huh. I wonder if I do pick my nose.
Yeah.
I do pick my nose.
I'd be like, she's picking a cigarette butt off the ground.
She's gonna.
Does she have a lighter? See, the thing about these homeless people is that they always have utilities with them. You know what I mean?
There she pulled out a shank. Like,
but I watched a video on TikTok where a motherfucker who used to be homeless, who like got money now. This motherfucker went down to Skid Row or wherever the shit called where all the homeless people live, and he just went down there with like 40 fists of liquor and was just handing them out to people. And then and he was like, "This might look bad, but if you're an addict, you'll understand." And then and somebody was like, "No, that's not right, blah blah blah." And he was like, "You are out here on Christmas, you have no family, you're on a fucking tent underneath a bridge, right? Like, at least you could get drunk with your friends and laugh and shit tonight, instead of sitting here crying, thinking about your family who don't mess with you no more."
True.
You know? I remember I gave a homeless dude a blunt, bro. He tried to hug me. I said, "Get the fuck off me." What do you think this is?
Hell nah.
But yeah, bro, if you give a homeless motherfucker a blunt, bro, he'll rob a nigga for you. I'm like, "Hey, go down there and rob that dude." He's like, "You got it, OG."
Yeah.
But man, that's one predicament I never hoped to be in. Knock on wood. I'm blessed that I ain't never been in that situation because I could not imagine being homeless, dog.
Same.
And then, you know what's another thing I was thinking about? I couldn't imagine not having a car. You know what I mean? Like when you just be driving and you just be seeing like niggas walking. Like a nigga walking like a half a mile to go to the store to get some blunts and a Gatorade and shit.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. I just be like, God damn, that would be terrible.
I think I'd have to like invest in like a 4-wheeler or something. Like just so I could get down the street on the sidewalk. Like maybe a little moped, a mini moped. So you can ride it on the sidewalk.
Yeah, but then you broke already. You gonna want to get a car.
True.
If anything, your ass ain't finna go to no motorcycle license class and shit like that.
The only way I could see not having a car is if like I was a college student or if I was in like New York, LA.
Yeah. But speaking of like mopeds, I was watching stand-up Mark Norman. He said he lived in New York, and he was like, I don't have a car. He was like, I just had a moped. Mm-hmm. He's like, oh, it used to be the greatest thing in the world, just riding through New York on a moped, looking at the lights and stuff. He's like, you can squeeze through into the bike lane. And he was like, you can get past all the other cars, like traffic isn't as bad for you. And I'm like, damn, that actually would be tight as fuck. Mm-hmm. But then you'd have to worry about that bitch getting stolen. You'd have to chain it up to a pole or something, because a motherfucker could I've seen people pick up a moped and just put it on the back of a truck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fucked up, too.
I remember during football, this kid rode his moped all the way up there, and then they put it on the back of a truck and then drove it like 3 miles away and hid it. And then he was just like, after practice, like looking for it and shit. He's like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? And then he thought somebody stole it. And then like, he called his parents and shit like that.
Hell no.
And then they was like, no, it's back over here.
Hell no.
But I want to see, what do you think about this article I seen? Go ahead and read that out for me.
Border authorities find 52 reptiles hidden in man's clothing.
What?
How are they not killing each other?
Well, you see them right there.
Are they the same reptile, you think?
They bagged up.
Oh, you think they're all like that?
They is, look.
You don't think they just put them in those bags?
Oh, damn.
I mean, I have no idea.
That is like, I don't know.
Like, bro, like, I don't know. If you're moving 50, I guess you probably do want them all in bags.
Look at this great pun to start off the article. A man who tried to slither past U.S. border agents in California had 52 lizards and snakes hidden in his clothing, authorities said Tuesday. The man was driving a truck when he arrived at the San Ysidro border crossing with Mexico on February 25th and was pulled out for additional inspection, U.S. Customs and Border Protection said in a statement. Agents found 52 live reptiles tied up in small bags, which were concealed in the man's jacket, pants, pockets, and groin area. So he just had like a snake on his balls. 9 snakes and 43 horned lizards were seized. Some of the species are considered endangered, authorities said. Smugglers will try every possible way to get their product, or in this case, live reptiles, across the border, said Sidney, a key Customs Border Protection of field operations in San Diego. On this occasion, smuggler attempted to deceive CBP officers in order to bring these animals into the U.S. without taking care for the health and safety of the animal. 30-year-old U.S. citizen. Like, how do you get into the underworld of, like, endangered pets? Like, you know that place, the tie-dyed iguana? You ever think, like, a motherfucker working there, like a shady dude come in, like, right before close? Or, like, when you walk out after close, and, like, some dude standing on the side of the building, like, hey. And you like, man, what's up, man? And like, you looking to make some real money?
Yeah.
And you be like, I mean, yeah, what are you talking about? Look, kid, I've been coming by the store and I can see your love for the game. I can see the way you work with these animals, man. You really love reps.
Yeah.
He'd be like, reps? What does that mean? Tiles, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And he was like, look, I got a run that you can do down to San Ysidro, right across the border. I got 50 lizards. If you can get them past, I'll start you a new life.
Yeah.
Fuck this store. You don't have to worry about this bullshit anymore.
I just couldn't sell those things, dude. Like, I'd be like, I don't. My thing is, I couldn't sell shit. Like, I've thought about breeding dogs before, but like, that'd be this whole process where you have to like check like the owner is like dependable. To where like you're just not. I can't just sell my dogs to like some random ass person.
Why?
I don't want to do that.
If you're a dog breeder, I don't think you really into. If you breed animals
like,
for money,
I wouldn't be like, I guess, a dog breeder. I just do it a couple times, but
right.
That's why I couldn't though. It's because like I couldn't just sell them just to some random person. I'd have to do a little background, not a whole lot.
See, I know some people that breed like bulldogs, and it's just like a full-time job, like making dogs fuck. Kind of strange, but you know what I mean.
The only thing that sucks is like some dog breeders will literally just have them fuck until they die, which is what they're basically used for. But
right, that is true. Just be pregnant.
Like a dog.
Because like a dog litter be like what? What's the average dog litter?
Probably like 4 or 5 pups. Well, dogs ain't supposed to be pregnant fucking 5 times in their life.
Yeah, and then once. Yeah,
Just once. If
5
not
to
more.
6.
Not twice.
So like, is it like fucking a medical anomaly if like a dog gets pregnant and just has one baby?
No. Dogs are really common too with the cleft palate thing, and you don't have where your nose is. Yeah. So they have that, and you just have to kill them because you're not gonna give them facial surgery. They're not gonna be able to use it.
Like the ones that come out by themselves have that?
Well, yeah. Well, no, there's not gonna be a litter with just one puppy coming out.
Oh.
There might be bodies that are dead with one live one coming out. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like, there ain't gonna be just one. Not unless it's gotta be a really weird thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That has to be like a fucking an anomaly. Here's another article though. It says Amelia Earhart's helmet sells for $825,000.
Yeah, this hat I'm wearing once belonged to Leonardo DiCaprio.
Now tell me that's not crazy, right? The leather helmet that Amelia Earhart wore on a flight across the Atlantic in 1928, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sold for $825,000. And Tom Brady's last touchdown ball
of 2022 season
sold for only $300,000 less.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like that's
also nuts that guy bought that ball and now he's got to call it the final TD of his 2022
well, you see,
season.
Tom Brady like made a deal with him. You see that? Tom Brady like bought the ball back with like some crypto and shit like that to help the guy out. See that? Implores crypto trader FTX to help fan who spent the $518,000.
Nice.
I hate, and like kid at work was saying this too. He's like, why the fuck is everybody like, Tom Brady's back? He's back. I'm like, when did he leave? There was not like any games played from the time that he retired to when he said he's not retired anymore.
Adam Schefter. Yeah, that's right. I named you. I fucking name dropped you on this show. Adam Schefter tried to get a scoop on Brady. He probably didn't want you to look bad, so he said, I'll retire for you. And then 2 weeks later said, I never thought about retirement. He didn't say that, but Brady know that's what he thought.
He's 44?
He's fucking, it doesn't matter. He's not old.
He's old.
He's 25.
What is he like though, really? 44?
He's 25 for the 20th time.
44 years old. So, what do you think he plays this year?
Bro, you know it'd be fucking nuts?
Let's hear it.
He could have done it already. Tom Brady runs for president while still being quarterback of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
He should. It would work much better if he did it.
He would be president probably. You'd have so many people just like, from both sides being like, athlete? Tom Brady? The guy who's won 7 Super Bowls?
That's interesting.
Especially like rural America, like
could you imagine?
America.
But yeah.
They'd be like, Tom Brady.
Maybe that's what America needs is an athlete president.
The Rock?
No.
What do you mean? That's the best athlete we have.
He didn't even get to play in college.
He's the athlete we would send to the moon if we had to fight aliens.
Yeah, okay.
That's the protector.
I'm not even gonna.
He's literally called
I'm not even
the
gonna
Rock.
Entertain that.
That's what it should be.
We would then.
Dwayne the Rock. Dwayne the Rock. No, it should be the protector of Earth. Dwayne the Rock. Swinging Dick Johnson.
Did you see when Warren Sapp was on Rich Eisen? And they was like, remember what was it like playing next to the Rock in college? And then he was like, dude, he didn't play next to me. I mean, he played behind me. He was like, we never played next to each other. And then he was like, well, what's that story that he was like, well, that's not what everybody says. He's like, why does everybody say that you guys played together? He was like, because he's in Hollywood and y'all make shit up. And they was all laughing. And he's like, look, I don't have nothing against him, do we? I love the movies, you know what I'm saying? But I do football. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm Hall of Fame football guy. He's like, same way he didn't make it in football, you wouldn't see me in no movie. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
But he's the best athlete we have.
Stop saying that.
He is.
He's not even a fucking real athlete.
He is. He's the best one on earth. He literally drives cars with Dom Toretto, bro.
Get the fuck out of here.
Like, he's the best athlete on earth.
Have you ever seen that video where Vin Diesel was singing in church? Speaking of Dom Toretto? Mm-mm. You haven't seen that?
Mm-mm. Hell no.
I have to fuck.
I didn't even know he sang.
I mean, he was trying to.
Hell yeah.
He washed my sins away.
There will be people. Look how fucking happy about it as he is.
And you see them, they laugh.
He's eating it up. And bro, like, there are people though out in the world that'll line up to get his autograph and be like, "Oh my God, Vin Diesel!" Like, if I saw that motherfucker out in public, I would fucking laugh at him.
No, you wouldn't.
But the way he was just like conducting himself, like, it's not.
You mean in that?
Like, if he was doing something stupid, like, it's not even. It's not that he was singing. Like, go ahead and sing. I'm bad at singing, so I'm not judging nobody singing. It's that he thought he was amazing at it. You could tell, like, he was like, "Oh, I'm fucking killing this." And like, you look in the background, like, all of them are like singing with a smile. Like, the smile is a smirk because they're like, "This dude sucks." Like,
right.
And like, he keeps going, like, even that little picture, the second picture, like, look at that.
Look at like, this one, the fourth one down.
Yeah, the fourth one down, he's fucking
He thinks he's killing shit.
He is feeling that song.
Yeah, he really thinks he's fucking doing something.
I guess that's fucking acting for you,
But real quick before we go to break, like, isn't it crazy how Fast and Furious, like, they just started off as, like, street racers? Like, they was literally racing, like, aftermarket Mustangs, like, normal, cheap, accessible cars. And then, like, 10 years later, like, 20 years later, like, they international criminals. And, like, they fucking jumping off cars.
Yeah.
Like, jump across the
They're going to huge-ass parties and shit.
Yeah,
like with the world's richest people.
But shit is just fucking crazy. Like, I remember on Fast, I think it was Fast 5, like, they fucking pulled the vault out of a bank with some cars and shit. But anyway, we're about to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the DogWater and Salesguy show. Don't you fucking go anywhere. Don't! Salesguy show. There was a little mishap upstairs, so we're trying to stay a little bit quiet because we can't let this cocksucker know what's about to happen to him. We're about to come out, hit him right in the fucking mouth. Mickey. That's how we're doing it. That's how we're gonna run through the KGB. Mickey. I'm gonna be the distraction. What's that? We're good? Okay, we got the all clear. Oh, shit. We're allowed to speak back up again. We're good. This control room that the crew set up for us, we would show you, but we're not even going to get into all of that because it's hard to go into all the movements and everything that's going on right now. But even though we are in the midst of battle, we cannot leave you guys hanging. So we're going to get into a segment that we like to call Step Into My Office with the sales guy. And I'm going to have DogWater react to some videos for me. You know how we talk about, like, the announcer voice, like the radio host voice?
Mm-hmm. So rap stars in the building.
What the? Play that again. That was awesome.
The rap stars in the building right here. Polo G. He popping out on us. Popping out on it, baby. Gang, gang.
What kind of gang? Like
He says, "Oh,
that a chant?
oh my God."
Dad. Oh, you're over here.
Play that again.
Dad. Oh, you're over here.
Really?
He had to take the mask down to say it too. He said, "Really?"
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Tell me this isn't creepy as fuck.
That is nuts. It looks so weird.
Doesn't it?
That looks so weird.
So fucking weird, bro. If you like seen one of them in the wild, you would be like,
Yeah.
you'd be like, what the fuck?
Like, what did they do to you?
We've seen this young man on the show before.
What's up? This your boy Keontae. I'm about to get drunk for the very first time. Shit nasty as fuck. Tastes like ass, man. Bad taste in my mouth. You didn't like it? Nah, get that damn camera on my damn face.
Hell He said, "What's up? I'm Keontae."
You remember what video he was on?
Yeah, he was the LeBron. The one that I said was LeBron after free agency.
Yep. When they signed Russ.
He's got that.
Who did it?
Yeah, that's what he said. Who did it?
Who did it? Let's check out this one.
Oh no. This just. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That parachute's like, "We ain't going up today, bud." Oh my God. The amount of self-consciousness that I had to have after this. Like,
Look at that.
That whole parachute isn't lifting him.
Bow.
Oh, I hope he blocks in the NFL, because that's about the only way you want to be that big.
Jesus.
God damn.
Have you ever seen on Grown Ups when he on the water skis and they in the boat and like all right, take off, and then the boat he pushed the thing up just like and then the boat come up out the water and then the fucking engine fall off. He's like, "We're good."
It's just funny.
Here's a good one.
See the first word that come to my head. I'm hella slow.
Honey. Money. Cucumber.
Oh my God.
That's probably one of them kids you teach.
Oh my God.
Did you see him catch himself?
Yeah.
He said, "Oh shit."
He said cucumber.
Oh my God. That's fucking hilarious.
Did he get it wrong though? I mean, he was just supposed to say something
It
that came
stopped,
to his
I'm
head.
pretty sure. No, but I'm pretty sure it
Yeah,
stopped.
but he didn't do anything wrong though. He just said the word that didn't start with Q. It did
Well,
have,
yeah, I mean-
it did technically start with Q. How you say it?
Right.
That's so funny though.
Rock falls to loose, so just gonna take a swank out of that thing. This could go anywhere. Oh shoot! Oh God! I think did that hit a cameraman right there? Hit somebody.
Oh, he fell in. Oh no. Now that's easy ouch, folks.
Could you imagine just standing there with a camera, a golf ball hit you in the chest,
Absolutely not.
and you just fall straight into some fucking cactus?
Absolutely not. Nope.
That's when you would have to shake McElroy down after that. Look,
Yeah.
motherfucker, I need some clubs, shine shirts, all that shit.
I work on a golf course. I will say, if you hit me with a golf ball while I'm working, I will personally, in front of you, grab the ball that hit me, and I will chuck it into the nearest wooded area I see. Like, you will not find that ball, and you will not come and talk to me because I will be gone by the time you get up there.
Motherfucker pull up on this golf cart.
I'd be like,
Hey, what the fuck's your problem, pal? You fucking threw my ball?
I'd be like, play it as it lies, motherfucker.
He said, how about I play you as it lies, son of a bitch?
Yeah, then
I'll
he's chasing
kick
me
your
around.
ass.
I got my shovel. That's all I need. I'll turn him into that shovel girl.
Right.
Bong!
She threw that shit out the back of her head. All right, last one.
Oh, what a dick. Oh my god. At least you got it on camera though. Let it play again. Play it again. That was what a dick, dude.
Who does this remind you of? Just
Me.
watch it and tell me who do you know that would do this?
A lot of people.
But who do you know close to you, a close friend that would do this?
Whiskey.
Exactly.
He'd do it to anybody too. I would do it to him. But he wouldn't be this into something. For that reason. Yeah. He said that's not fair.
Bro, that's funny as fuck.
And you know that kid, neither one of those kids were saying a word. The kid it happened to or the other kid.
And that's the end of the segment this week. Actually, I got one more. What do you think about this? You know baseball. You used to play back in the day. What do you think about this form?
You gotta teach y'all how to play baseball. Move your legs like this. Give me the ball, son. Give me the ball. Get the whole ball out there.
Ball.
You want a good hit like this. I'm gonna go to bed like this. You want a good hit. You want to make it. You want to sound. You want to plant your feet like that.
Like that. Like that.
Give me those. Yeah, give me those.
He called my bitch ass.
You want to make sure.
He said, move your ass.
Oh, I was just saying.
You see right up? Take that like that. Take your pivot foot and you step into it. Look at that. Full hit.
Could you imagine if, like, you was a coach and the first day of practice you came in and you was like, all right, we're going over batting first.
That's the guy I'd bring in to do it.
And then, like,
they would all start laughing their asses off, bro.
like he's standing at home in the batter's box and they standing on the other side just watching him straight up and he looking at him.
The funniest
You gotta
thing,
plant your foot right here.
the funniest thing is you got to keep a straight face, and then they wouldn't laugh. They'd all be like,
As soon as you seen somebody do something, you be like, something funny?
yeah, like that dude's just like, hell no.
Right.
he's on.
I remember Mr. the old baseball coach. You remember that motherfucker? I mean, I don't want to be petty,
No.
but he had like some what was it, nerve damage?
I don't know, but
But what? I'm gonna bleep his name out.
yeah.
But
He was still good as shit though.
yeah, like he was a fucking college baseball player, and like,
One
no
phone.
offense, he was a good guy, but he had a dead hand.
He had like one.
Like he had a hand that was like this.
It was just, I'd call it what?
I think his nerves was bad in it, so it was like
It'd be like deformed though, because he still could use it for stuff. Like he would still hold stuff in it and stuff.
he would hold shit like that.
I'm pretty sure he could use it though.
Why did he never do it then?
He did.
When?
He would hold, like he'd put a baseball in it.
Really?
Yeah.
He didn't throw with that hand though.
No, he couldn't.
Exactly. So
He couldn't.
He would just hold one and then,
He would put it under his hand. Yeah. He does some. He could put stuff like in his fingers.
but he
too.
couldn't open it.
No, he could turn it, but he couldn't. Yeah, he can't. He couldn't like.
So
yeah.
this
He
guy
also lives on a farm and operates a farm like with it. So we're like, it's
That's what I'm
not-
saying. This guy's a
It's not a
badass.
handicap. Like
This guy's a badass. But like, he said in college, dog. He said, I sound like fucking Mike Francesca talking to Mad Dog, saying dog all the time. But he said in college, he said, I played in the outfield, so I catch a fly ball with my glove, He said I'd take it, put it under my arm, pull it out, grab the ball, throw it back to the infield. And I'm like, damn, you was playing in college doing that? And he was like, yeah. But then in high school, I played football against a motherfucker who had one hand. He worked at a butcher shop and lost his hand in a meat grinder. When I went on a visit to a college, he was there. And he's like, oh man, you're coming to school here? I'm like, shit, I might. And then they was like, yeah, we got a kid on our team. He has most interceptions. He only has one hand.
Damn.
I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
No, but I know he used to use it because after he catch the fly ball with it was his left hand. He catch the fly ball with his left, and then he'd have to turn his glove and he'd grab the ball with his right. And then he'd stick it, like, it was one motion where he'd catch it, take the ball out of his glove with his right hand, where he'd have to, like, scoop it out, and then the glove would go under his thing and grab the ball out of his left hand, or his right hand as he was coming back, yeah.
So it would be, boom.
I'm pretty sure he was all, like, conference in college to where.
Yeah, he was good as fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy coached, he didn't coach at high school level, but he always coaches a good baseball. He coaches a good program. And he's a fucking art teacher of all subjects. You know what I mean? Like, of all subjects this guy teaches, he fucking teaches art, drawing. So with his left hand, this motherfucker catch and throw, draw, drive the tractor.
Another round. Drive the tractor, another round.
But I'll just say this, and I'm going to stop talking about him after this. One time, he sent a kid in my class to the office. He said, you like talking and running your mouth? He said, now go down to the office. And he went like this. Let's go. And every day, the kid would be like, he'd be like, Miss, I need to go to the bathroom. Let's go. Like, bro, he used to do that shit all the time. Growing up, you realize just how bad kids are.
Yeah.
We're just making fun of this guy's deformity to his face. Like just some badass 13-year-old kid. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's the last time I drew was when I was in his junior high class.
Probably.
You ain't never taken no art in high school, did you?
No, I didn't.
I ain't either, bro. I can't draw shit.
It was available, though.
Did he teach art at the high school?
I think so. Yeah, he did. He had to, because there was no art teacher there. And besides him.
I would like to know how to draw. I seen a dude in the tattoo shop, and I'm like, how long you been tattooing? And he was like, 3 years. And I'm like, and you this good?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, bro. And I was like, you always like knew how to doodle and draw and shit? And he was like, no. And I'm like, for real? And he was like, no, man, I learned how to draw probably 5 years ago, been tattooing for 3.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, how did you get this good? He was like, bro, drawing's just like anything else. Like if somebody sits down, a professional, and teaches you how to do it, you'll learn the tricks of the trade and figure out how to do it pretty good.
I think that I just need like a light table where you can just trace it. I think those are the type of things. I don't need to draw freehand. I just like to hand draw, like basically trace something and then color it in type shit.
Right.
Like I think those are cool paintings.
And you don't got no tattoos. The coldest thing is like seeing a tattoo artist like this one I got right here, the Rocket. Like she just took a marker and drew that shit on my arm. Like while I sat there, so with the marker, like drew the whole thing, got the tattoo gun ready, and then just tattooed it right over the ink, and then like shit was just done like that. And that's what I meant. I ain't got a tattoo in so long. Would you ever get one?
No, because I had to get a lot of them if I got one.
Oh God, you one of them guys. That's what my fucking brother always said. My brother like 32, and I'd be like, "You ever gonna get a tattoo?" He's like, "Man, I don't know, because if I start, then I ain't gonna be able to finish." I'm like, I mean, I said the same thing, and I only have like 8 or 9.
And it's just added maintenance.
What do you mean added maintenance?
To my body, like I don't even take care of myself the way I should already.
Added maintenance? What added maintenance do you have?
Whenever it
you don't have to get no touch up.
You have to not. I have hair everywhere. You gotta fucking shave your hair for it to look good.
They shave it? No, you don't. No, you don't. You wouldn't have to shave your arms, bro. That ink will be so thick. Like all you gotta do is put lotion on every day. White people, do you do that? White people don't put lotion on as much as we do.
I put lotion on when my skin starts cracking.
See, that's the crazy thing. You date a biracial woman, so I bet you she be putting lotion on daily.
Yeah.
I mean, most women are anyway.
She usually does.
I'm talking about, Reed, I'm telling you, dog. Like, when I get out of the shower in the morning before work, if I don't put lotion on in 10 minutes, like, I'm going to feel like a bug is crawling on me. Like, dog, I'm talking about my skin will dry so quick. So to the point where you just, like, nigga, lathering yourself up with this shit. And then when you get older, that's why people be like, "Oh my God, are you 35?" I'm like, "Nigga, I'm 68."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like my dad, nigga, my dad is 70 years old, 69. This motherfucker was wearing some Air Force Ones with some dark jeans and a Cardinals jersey, and I'm like, "Nigga," I said. I'm like, my nigga, you look like you 28. Like he got his shit faded up, like his little shit's trimmed, wearing the jewelry and shit. And like people be like, "Hey, how old is your dad?" I'm like, "How old do you think he is?" He was like, "I guess probably in his early 50s, late 40s. I'm like, "Bro, that nigga is 70. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, dude, old as fuck. I sold the car to a dude who was 73. Bro, he looked like he fought in World War III. He looked like he fought in World War I.
Be walking in, you have to get the door for him.
He was in a wheelchair, so I had to help him out of the. So like, you know what I mean?
That's what soda does to you.
Really?
That's why I gotta stop fucking drinking it.
Yeah, I had to drink it like once a week with Wendy's. But at the dealership, they got free water, so niggas be drinking like 8 bottles of water.
I need to start drinking that instead of soda. I be drinking way too much soda.
What soda you drink?
I used to only drink last.
You said you was gonna be like, name it.
Yeah, basically. Like we get Sprite and Coke all the time in our house. Bad combo.
See, I don't like Coke. I don't like dark soda for real.
Coke is hard to drink. Coke, like you gotta be feeling like you want a dessert if you're drinking a Coke, because that shit is so much sugar.
I like Sprite. You like Fanta Orange?
Yeah, Fanta Orange probably one. The orange soda is probably one of my favorite sodas.
I love orange soda and vodka.
I don't know about that.
You ain't never drank that?
Probably not.
My nigga Reed.
I'm drinking Honey Jack with orange though. That wasn't terrible.
What the fuck?
That's what I do.
That sounds like some country shit.
I do. That's what we do here.
So look, next time you go
Colby
out,
Covington, right here on my chest. That's what it says. Colby Covington.
next time you go out, make sure you get triple Tito's and Sunkissed Orange or Fanta Orange. When I talk about absolutely fire, you'll just be knocking these motherfuckers down all night.
I had 3 lemon drops last night.
Two nights ago. What's a lemon drop?
A martini. Lemon drop. Martinis are, I found out the hard way. I knew this, but I remember last night the hard way, the other night. Martinis are basically just alcohol mixed with other alcohol, to where like that shit is basically a big ass shot that just tastes okay. Like,
I never had a martini.
Bro,
when I think of a martini, I think of like a horny old white woman.
So like
I'd like a martini. Extra dirty.
A Long Island iced tea is, right?
Yeah.
You just pour a bunch of alcohol.
That's the real drink.
So imagine like that, except like in a little like martini glass with no ice and shit. It's just.
See, I thought a martini was clear. Is it just real vodka and shit?
Well, you can have flavored martinis too. Like they have different flavors. But yeah,
so like I'm a dirtbag when it comes to this alcohol drinking shit. Like I don't drink nothing but like Michelob Ultra and like Tito's and Crown Royal and shit. I don't know nothing about like martinis or no shit like that.
I'm a fat boy. So I'll be drinking red wine like them English bastards used to, and them Greeks.
Do you drink wine often?
Bro, red wine is the fucking go-to.
How often you drink wine?
Go.
How often you drink wine?
Probably at least once a week.
Like what? Y'all split a bottle type shit, or just have a glass?
I mean, we'll go out sometimes and get 2 bottles of dinner sometimes.
Really?
Yeah. Like Drake says, buying bottle or buying wine by the glass. Buying wine by the glass. Something about your man's a cheapskate. cheapskate. I don't even know what I'm saying.
I haven't heard that one.
Anyways, I buy my bottles, buy the wine bottles. We go. Then it's gone. But yeah, red blends, cabs, Pinot Noir. I drink any of them. What else?
I was on a date one time and a girl asked, "Can we get a bottle of wine?" I'm like, "You can get a bottle of wine. I mean, I'll buy it, but I'm not drinking that shit.
Why?
I'm gonna drink beers."
You know what you do? You get it, and then whenever you're like right here about to drink it in your hand, you go like one of these. Stick that fucking pinky out.
Do you do that every time?
When I do it, bro.
Or do you do this?
Bro, I'll do it. Everybody's at the table, like looking at their table. My pinky goes like, they're like he did.
Do you ever do the?
Oh, that's every time, bro. I sniff that shit like I sniff coke. I don't sniff coke, but
As if I was sniffing coke. But yeah, I don't. Maybe I need to broaden my horizons, because I be at work and my boss be talking about like all these IPAs and shit they drink. He said, I had a moose drool last night. I said, what? And he was like, moose drool.
I'm not a big like IPA drinker. I don't mind like just beer though, just trying beer in general. But like wine tastings, dude. Wine tastings are dope.
Like who would want to drink that?
Yeah. Unless it was like in my hometown, like not trying that.
And then like Guinness and shit.
Yeah, Guinness is different because like that's like
German beer.
Like yeah, like Europe's people claim that shit like to where like if they're swearing by it, it's got to be decent to somebody at least.
I mean,
might not be my taste, but
because they would think like fucking Bud Light and shit was garbage.
I used to hate craft beer, like the beer that like a local brewery would make. But like now that I know what I like that shit's fucking awesome. You can literally just go and like we have a brewery in town that I like, and they have so many different options. You can just pick whatever option you want, and you just have to know like what parts of beer you like. Like I like any like citrusy type of beer. I like light ones, but I also don't mind a very dark beer. Like they has to be like heavy though. So I don't mind a heavy beer, and I don't mind like a citrusy light beer, but it's just.
Do you like still like domestic normal beer?
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, like the other thing is whenever you're reading like the explanations for like wine and beer, like half the words in there are just like fucking gibberish. There's just in there for they're just basically adjectives. They're just in there for no fucking reason. Like they need to just say like this is dry and it has notes of this, or like, but some of them do say that. Some of them are just like they'll go on and on about how luscious their fields are that it was made in and bullshit like that, and you're just like, just tell me how it tastes. Like I don't give a fuck how you've like made it.
So what would you say your favorite domestic beer is?
Domestic?
Mm-hmm.
Light beer or just beer?
Beer.
I don't know. It'd probably have to be Busch Light, but Yingling Lager is pretty close.
Busch Light.
There's also some that like are like craft beers. I would fucking take those away over them. Like it's just because they can make them a certain way. Like, I'm trying to think of another one I like. Oh, any cider. Ciders are the ones that I like the most. I like a sweet cider. Not even sweet. I just like ciders. Stella cider. Cidre.
Oh, never heard of it.
Fucking professional like that.
Fancy like.
Yeah. There's also.
You gotta keep it simple, all right?
You got Irish cider and Magners. Magners are good as shit too. It's just apple cider though.
You gotta keep it simple. Whatever they serve at the Dookie set.
Give me that Dookie Peach.
What's in the Dookie Peach?
I'll take 6 and 9 of them, please.
What's in the Dookie Peach?
Fucking heaven.
I don't even know what's in that shit.
Sex. And a little bit of hell. With a splash of peach.
But I went out last time with Blisky, and we went to Dookie. Tell me why we drove all the way to Dookie from here. Because somebody we knew was like, yo, come to Dookie tonight, come to Dookie. We was like, all right, because we was going to go to Centralia after. Because I don't care what nobody says, bro. Going out in Centralia is fun.
Yeah.
Like, that bar is actually fun.
It's probably like going out, not in O'Fallon, but like around Belleville area or around Like,
Yeah, like probably Belleville-ish. But like we went to Dookie. We get there because it's about to close. Because there was the night Covington fought Masvidal. So we get there at like 1, and we don't have cash. And they like, card chips reader's broke, so we can't take anything but cash. And we're like, all right. Walk over to the ATM.
that's right, some of you people out there. Some card readers don't work in rural towns.
It's pretty crazy. I mean,
Spoiled ass people.
like, I don't know. Maybe I just think differently. But like the other day, not the other day, it was a while ago. What the fuck am I saying? I went through a drive-thru and they was like, our machine is down, so we can't take any orders. And I'm like, why can't you just write the orders down by hand? And then she's like, we don't have nothing to write on. And I was just like, Jesus Christ. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she said, we don't have nothing to write on. Like we're a branch of a multi-million-dollar business and we don't have any papers or pens.
I was down in Jacksonville not too long ago, and we're sitting there in McDonald's drive-thru. Didn't know it closed at midnight. We pull in at 11:45. We're behind at least like 9 cars waiting to get in the drive-thru. We moved probably 6 cars in the next 20 minutes, and then like people start moving a lot quicker. We get up to the drive-thru or the thing to order. I ordered what I wanted, and he goes, "Yeah, we only have 4 McChickens, a fish fillet, and I get you any drink you want." And I was like, "What?" And he goes, "We close at midnight." And I look at the fucking time; it's 12:03. I was like, "Oh my!" So I was like, It was
Just
like
give me all of it.
It was 3 drunk people.
Right.
So bro, besides, I was like, "I'll take all 4 McChickens." And then I ordered like 4 drinks, and I'll just order these 4 McChickens so you can get closed soon. And he, like, you could hear him, he was like giggling. He was like, "All right, hell yeah." And he's like, "Come around." I was like, "Hell no." And I was so, like, I wasn't mad because I got McChickens, but like, bro, we were also waiting there for 25 minutes. It was one place open after like 11. Like, it was stupid. But it was funny.
And sorry about that delay. We had a little technical difficulty. But for like fast food, like they get paid more now than ever because of the demand for workers. But like the service is worse than ever.
Nobody's training them.
That's true. They just get straight to work. Like, bro, I've been through a drive-thru and they be like, "What can I get you?" Or not, "What can I get you?" Like, "What do you want?"
Yeah.
And like Elise Sadiq has a bit about it, and he was like, niggas be at work and see you, another nigga, come in and think that, "Oh, I don't have to give good service, like you just another nigga." He's like, when I come in, he was like, I want the orientation. He was like, "Hello, sir. Welcome to so-and-so, home of this is. Today, for our catch of the day, we have this, and this is. Is there any drinks I can get you started with, sir?" He's like, "That's what I want." He was like, niggas will see you and come up and be like, "Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? What can I get for y'all?" He's like, whoa. Mm-hmm. He was like, "We're not going to start off like that." Mm-hmm. And that's dead ass how it be. Mm-hmm. Like, and I mean, it be kids working, and I don't know. I sound like an old nigga because these kids now, you just be like, "Are you being serious right now, dog?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a kid be working and just be like he'll just open the window and he'll just look at you. You know what I mean? Not say nothing. And then you just hand him the card and he'll be like, and then like, I'm not even gonna get into it, bro. I went to Rallies a couple months ago. I pulled in at 12:15. I sat there for 5 minutes and I'm like, "Hello, y'all open? What's going on?" And then he was like, "No, we closed." I'm like, "How are you closed?" And say y'all closed at 1. He's like, "We ain't got no more food." And then I'm just like, I just couldn't help but laugh. I'm just like, you know what? I'll just call it a night.
That's when you gotta be like, "This is News 4 live on the scene."
Right.
And then they're like, "What?"
He wouldn't give a fuck. They'd be like, "Well, we don't got nothing we can serve you, so, you know, it is what it is."
I wonder how often people are just saying that though.
Oh, all the time.
Yeah. 'Cause it's just like the McDonald's ice cream machine.
That shit be broke. That's a real thing. You ain't never heard about that?
Mm-hmm.
The company that installed those machines, they made them to break a certain time where they had the piece patented that can fix it. Like the piece that needs to be interchanged, they had it patented, so they designed those things to break down every so often so they could keep making money replacing them and fixing them, because they had a thing in the deal where like certified technicians had to do it, so only people from their company could do it with their pieces, blah blah blah. And then like,
that's crazy.
McDonald's over time, they like, this shit breaks 24/7, like we just gonna wait for this amount of time and schedule this in for how many fixes we'll do. They're like, it's all types of lawsuits about it and shit. It's a whole type of thing. But it's been another episode of the DogWater and Salesguy show. We're about to go upstairs and we're about to beat Vladimir Putin's ass, dog. I'm talking about giving him a Midwestern fucking beat down. We just flew across the world, all the way up Alaska and across. They dropped us off. We met up with Navalny before his trial. He gave us a little info, and now it's time to get to work. Before we leave, DogWater, what do you got to say?
Fuck the Wawan.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.
Love y'all.
Peace.